In a split second, a massive iceberg breaks off, sending shockwaves across the ocean, a reminder of the unpredictable forces that shape our planet. This phenomenon occurs when glaciers calve, a process where massive chunks of ice detach from the main glacier, often due to changes in temperature or pressure. Glaciers cover about 10% of the Earth's land surface, with the largest ones found in Antarctica and Greenland. The largest glacier, the Lambert-Fisher Glacier, stretches over 400 kilometers and is up to 1 kilometer thick. But what happens when these massive glaciers start to melt? The consequences can be devastating, with rising sea levels and unpredictable weather patterns. As global temperatures continue to rise, the rate of glacier calving has accelerated, with some scientists predicting that up to 90% of the world's glaciers could disappear by 2100. But that's not the strangest part. Some glaciers are actually growing, despite the overall trend of melting. The reason for this is complex, involving factors like changes in ocean currents and increased precipitation in certain regions. Take the Patagonian ice sheet, for example, which has been growing over the past few decades due to increased moisture in the region. But don't be fooled, even growing glaciers can have catastrophic consequences, as the increased freshwater flow can disrupt local ecosystems and threaten coastal communities. And then something unexpected happened. Scientists discovered that some glaciers are actually living organisms, and highlights the importance of preserving these fragile ecosystems, traditional with their own unique understanding of ecosystems and glaciers as mere natural features, microorganisms, and highlights the importance of preserving these fragile ecosystems. The impact of glacier calving on local communities is significant, with some villages facing increased risk of flooding and landslides. In the Maldives, for instance, the government has been working to adapt to the rising sea levels by building seawalls and relocating residents. But what about the bigger picture? The global consequences of glacier calving are far-reaching, with potential impacts on global food production and economic stability. Imagine a world where glaciers disappear completely. The effects on our climate, our oceans, and our planet would be catastrophic. It's like trying to put a puzzle together, where every piece is connected and interdependent, and glacier calving is just one piece of the larger puzzle. The rate of glacier calving varies depending on the location, with some glaciers calving at a rate of up to 1 meter per day. But why do glaciers calve in the first place? The answer lies in the complex interplay between temperature, pressure, and ocean currents. In the Arctic, for example, warmer air temperatures are causing the permafrost to thaw, leading to increased glacier calving. As the permafrost thaws, the ground beneath the glacier begins to collapse, causing the glacier to break off and calve. The impact of glacier calving on local wildlife is significant, with some species relying on glaciers as a source of fresh water and habitat. Take the polar bear, for example, which relies on sea ice as a platform for hunting and breeding. As the sea ice melts, polar bears are left without a platform, leading to increased competition for resources and potential population decline. The consequences of glacier calving are far-reaching, affecting not only local communities, but also the global climate and economy. In the long term, the disappearance of glaciers could have catastrophic consequences for our planet, including sea level rise and unpredictable weather patterns. But that's not all. Glacier calving also has significant economic implications, with potential impacts on industries like agriculture and tourism. As the world's glaciers continue to melt, it's essential that we take action to mitigate the effects of climate change and preserve these fragile ecosystems. In conclusion, glacier calving is a complex and multifaceted phenomenon that affects not only local communities, but also the global climate and economy. Subscribe to explore more amazing discoveries and stay up to date on the latest research on glacier calving and climate change. Subscribe for more incredible stories like this.